I've recently spent a week painting this Njal Stormcaller miniature, and when you spend so much time on a single mini, it usually deserves a cool base too. So let's make one for our angry space marine Thor here. The plan is to make him stand on a flat surface over an icy lake with a Rubric marine permanently frosted under the surface. This would require me to do some resin work, which is always fun and relaxing. I started by making a rocky base out of pieces of cork, some balsa wood for support and some actual rocks for the backside. I then sprayed it black and proceeded with dry brushing the Rubric marine with grey cere and Corax white, as a base for the blue I would paint later. The blue I used was the contrast Achillean green, which I also used for my Thousand Suns army. I painted the gold trim with Retributor armor and then base coated the yellow accents in Everland Sunset and highlighted it with Sun Yellow from Vallejo. I base coated the eyes with white and washed them with some Hex Wraith Flame contrast to achieve a glowing effect. I finished painting the base. I gave the rocks a quick grey dry brush and painted the dirt in dark brown. Now I was ready to seal the base. I used some PVA, blue tack and mostly hot glue to do the job. It is crucial to do this step right to prevent any sort of leaking when you do the pour. I then put my favorite cleaning gloves on and began mixing resin. I decided to dye it a gentle blue. I used an acrylic wash for this and it worked like a charm, although I don't know how it would do in a bigger pour. I then poured it into the base and it actually went quite well without any big issues. It leaked. Like, a lot. I mixed another batch and prepared for the second pour. My hope was that the resin from the first one filled the gaps and dried there, which should prevent another leak. I poured it and this time it actually hardened perfectly, which I was very pleased to see. I cleaned it, taking off extra resin and plastic. It left quite a mess, which I concealed with some trusty old Abaddon black. I mixed some white sand with PVA to make a simple snow mixture. I then applied it on the base on top facing surfaces of the rocks. The last detail was to make ice look more like ice and less like water. To achieve that, I scraped the surface with some sandpaper and different metal tools, making a really cool ice effect. Let's look at it, shall we? And this is how I do bases for important characters. I hope you enjoyed that one more than I did because it was very painful doing the resin and cleanup afterwards. The result, however, is in my opinion worth the struggle. How does the future look? Another 3-month gap? Probably not. I have some content recorded and holiday to edit, so it should be out next month if everything goes to plan. As always, thank you for the patience and the encouragement. So, see you soon ladies and gentlemen, and have a good one.